Hey, welcome to our database grading management system. When we set out to look at this project, we figured that we wanted to make it almost exactly like Elms. Elms is probably the greatest thing that we've experienced here at the University of Maryland, and we thought that we wanted to do basically the same thing. So when we looked at the type of users that were going to be using our system, we saw instructors and students. And obviously, you don't want those two going in and deleting students, deleting instructors, deleting or creating courses, any of that stuff. That's all up to the admin of the system, such as the admin of Elms. So that's why we had an entirely separate admin panel, as you can see right here, that is left to do all of these important duties, but duties that regular users shouldn't be able to do. And my partner Adam now is going to take you through these steps of how to do that stuff.
Okay, so like we said, we had an admin role created for this database. We also had the two needed student and instructor roles that we needed to create, but I'm going to do some admin actions right now. So if I go into my students, you can see authentication. We give you that the admin is admin. If I make up some password like this, it won't let me log in, so that's proper authentication. Now if I do log in with my admin, we can see we have a bunch of students listed. Our primary focus on this project is the one that we gave you, which is student, but we listed some other ones. I can now go back and I can look at instructors. The reason I don't have to authenticate is because the Safari browser cached the admin, and it understands now whenever I try to access something from this account with admin, it pushes through my credentials. Our primary focus again will be instructor, but we also created some other professors and TAs that we have had in the past. And we have our courses that we are taking. Once again, our primary focus will be on database design. So the important relation for the admin is the roster and instructors. So as you see here, we've enrolled students into courses. As we enrolled every student into 424, and our student user has been enrolled into every class. Similarly, in instructors, we assigned each instructor to their proper class. So Amal has been assigned to 424 as an instructor, Walla is in 424 as a TA, and our instructor guy that we will be dealing with throughout this project has been assigned to every course. Now, we can go and log in. And they have a student login and an instructor login. Once again, you will need your password if you want to be an instructor or a student for authentication purposes. So, instructor. And here's your instructor. Here you can see all the courses that this professor is teaching. Remember, we did sign up for all. As a proof of concept, if I come back into my admin, I can see that I want to delete him from 433, so the admin saying he no longer teaches that course. So I delete him from there, and I go back to my instructor page. And he's no longer signed up to teach that course. So following into the 424, we can create assignments. As you see, we've already populated it with some other assignments. This is based on a famous scene from Monty Python, and I noticed that one of the questions is missing from that scene, so I want to add a new assignment. It'll be 6th. It's due today. I'm just signing this for 424. It's the first question. And this is when the king made it across the bridge, and his companion was asking how he did such a thing. Make it worth 4 points. This is an essay type question, so I created it, and as you can see, the question is now in there. I can also edit and delete, and this is basically a huge question bank that we can deal with. My partner is now going to show what happens from a student perspective when with assignments and how they can take them.
So as a student, when I come into this lovely Elms system, I'm going to come down here and log in as a student. And as you can see, these are the courses I am currently enrolled in. I have the option for each course to choose to complete my assignments or to view my grades. So I'm going to complete an assignment right now. Let's see. Which one should I complete? Go down here. I'm going to do what is my favorite color. So I'm going to edit it. And the answer I need to add is blue. Going to save that. And as you can see, it's saved correctly. And it shows right here too. And need to go down here. Let's say I want to add an answer to question 6. As you can see down here, it's unanswered down in here, but up here I need to complete the assignment right here. So I'm going to create a new answer for assignment 6, question 1, and the answer is going to be because I'm king. Going to create the answer. Looks good, looks correct. And that's basically the student admin panel right there. And now Adam is going to show off the grading portion for the instructors.
So if I come back to as an instructor, I can now grade all my students and what they do. Every time they do have to authenticate. So I could just say remember it, but I'm going to say remember it so we don't have to go through this panel again. And I'm going to grade assignments now. So I go into my grade assignment, and here I can see all my students' answers, what assignments they did, what their questions are. So I did see that my student updated his question 1-3 to blue. Before it was the wrong answer, so I gave him a 0. But now that he put in blue, I know that's right, so I'll give him his points on that and update his grade. And I can now also see that he answered because I'm king to my question that I just created. So I'm going to give him a new grade on assignment 6, question 1. And he gets his full points for that. And I create my grade. And the last part of this system is the student needs to be able to now see his updated grades that the professor gave. And my partner John will show how the student, his other functionality, is viewing his grades.
Okay, so as the student now, I'm going to come back down and log in again, not as instructor, but as student. And so let's say I want to view my grades for what I just did. What I just submitted was assignment 6 and question 1, and as you can see, I got 100% on it, 4 out of 4.
So that is our application development program for computer science 424 database design. As my partner mentioned before, it's kind of modeled after ELMS, where we have students and instructors, and we added an admin that could control all the initial metadata. From there, instructors can create and grade assignments, and students can answer them and view their grades. Thank you.